Hello everyone, this is my last activity, step 5, final exam video uh, about the course test and evaluation. In the last activity, the group proposed the population groups sibling age 12 and 14 years who receives private English lesson because their parents want to travel to an English-speaking country in a period of approximately 3 years. Students receive 3 hours of English class every 2 days at home with a private teacher. It is important to analyze this growth because we need to express, to teach, and considerably that is a private and personally teach in their home, in their house. So you need to increase and research about how to teach in this type of population. So I propose for teach the students, the simple students, uh, according to listening, this strategy. In listening, we have to teach and analyze specific information, general understanding, identify emotion, and intensive listening. In specific information, we need to work about the how the student listen for particular information at word level. If they progressive and increase their English language. Students listening to identify the overall ideas expressed in word recording. When we have to identify emotion, we need to analyze if the student listen to identify the mood of certain speaker. Finally, when we identify emotion, we need to analyze if a student listening to identify who the people are in the recording and why the relation is between them. I propose this video. This video is important when we have to teach about listening. Uh, this video shows us how to practice English with your listening, daily listening activities. Okay, let's share the video. Okay, thus you see the video. One way to see a marked improvement in your students' listening skill is to give them short daily skill practice, like we see in the video. Adding daily practice should be fun and practical. In this case, the skill should include encourage kids to focus on oral instructions, visualizing the tasks given and completing them accurately. Give them short instruction verbally for completing a task, or 2 or 3 tasks in succession, it depending of their age, cognitive development, and have them practicing listening and completing the tasks without repeating the instruction. I think it's a good strategy, a good way for learning English. The other strategy that I propose for teach listening to the simple students is partner conversation. Partner conversation is important. We have to put the children in pair and give them a general discussion topic. Each child takes turn begging the speakers of the listener. When the speaker is finished speaking, have the listener repeat one of the speaker's main points and offer them a complement. Having think pair shares during lesson and discussion is a great way to practice receiving and sharing what is here. partner conversation, increase their motivation, increase their is how to stimulate the students to increase the learning in partners. Okay, in speaking, remember that speaking, if you want to teach the English in speakings, there are formal and informal. Informal occurs in business or academic situation or when meeting people for the first time. In informal way, use it with family and friends or people you know well. The activity one that I propose for the learning is who's telling the truth. Have have each student write 3 facts about themselves that nobody in the class knows on a piece of paper. Make sure each student includes their name on the top of the page. Collect the sheets of paper and bring 3 students to the front of the room. Read aloud one of the facts that is true for one of these 3 students. All 3 claim that the fact is there, and the class then processes the question and in attempt to determine who is telling the truth and who is lying. It's a good strategy. Each student is allowed to ask one question to one of the 3 students. After a round of questioning, the student guesses who is telling the truth. It's a good strategy to put in practice when you are teaching English. The activity 2 that I propose is debates. Traditional debates, a classic debates is a good strategy because they broken the ice, meet some people, you know about the personal life, the personal opinion about the others people. A debate constants in give each student a piece of paper with agree written on the one side or disagree. On the other hand side, read aloud a controversial statement and have each student hold up their paper showing the agree or disagree, the disagree side, depending of their opinion. Choose one student from each side to explain their position and participate in a short debate. It's a good strategy to put in consideration your teach. Okay, the last one strategy that I propose for the group chosen is about reading is work in those 4 statements: swimming, scanning, intensive, and extensive. Remember that reading comprehension can be challenging for kids for lots of reasons. Whatever the cause, of knowing the skills involved and which ones your child struggles with can help you get the right support. One a clear example for reading is choose some tales and put the students to read them. For example, the rabbit and the turtle. You put that the students read all the statement, all the tales, and you propose some question, the number of questions that you choose that you want. In this case, I chose 8 questions. We selected answer to the students have to select to make. This is another question. I think it's a classical strategy and a good way to teach English and increase the reading English. Okay, that is everything. Thanks for seeing my video. See you at the next time. Thanks for everything. Bye bye.